Monday morning, go and drop the weight block off, put the mower on. Someone up the road's having a wedding, and I'd forgotten, and they wanted the field cut, mown and baled out the way, so it's nice and tidy. And the wedding's in 2 weeks. Not the best of weather, but it's only thin, so hopefully we'll drop it all and get it within the next, well, this week sometime. So we've got plenty of space then for setting up for the wedding, which is obviously to be the weekend after. So I'll go and drop this block off, find some mowers. Don't know whether to just put one on or put two on and get it done quicker, or will it take me longer to put the other mower on than it will to do it, I don't know. I think it was originally on a block, so I'll drop it on that pallet. That's it. Wonder who did that. We're ready now. It's looking good. That's better. I had grease on the camera lens from messing around with the stabiliser. I've set the stabiliser on the back. I think this was the last field of beams that we drilled. A little bit behind the rest, but as you can see by the puddles, still getting plenty of moisture to keep growing. I've just got to go through it to get to that gate to go into this field here, because I can't fit through their yard. They've pretty much stopped flowering now, haven't they? A couple of flowers left, but yeah, they probably won't get a lot taller now, which is a shame. Looks odd, doesn't it, seeing a mower in a bean field. Found this, like someone's burner phone. Probably been thrown over the hedge. Just fold the side guards down and then look at this. It focuses. Quiz question, what are they? Shouldn't take too long to mow this bit, especially with 2 mowers. And I'm going to mow that one as well. That looks a bit better. Just hope we get some. Oh, missed a bit. Just hope we get some decent sun now, but that sky looks a bit moody, and it did actually start drizzling as well. The John Deere's been washed off, and they're now washing the Valtra off, in case anyone wants to take any pictures of it for sale. Back with Tom now, looking at the UPL trial. Can you see? You can see green flag leaves here when you look through the crop. Yeah, they're still not completely dead. But then you go here and, you know, struggling to find them. Maybe there's one there. But yeah, these flag leaves are completely gone now. When you go back this way, there's quite a lot of them. All still there. Just hope it works out with yield. Can you guess which bale was left in the baler? This is some hay that's been on the drying floor. We're just stacking up now at Brookhouse, making some room for the next time we cut hay. I suppose I cut some this morning, didn't I? But that was just a little bit just to clear up out of someone's way. See this stone here? We need to bring the digger up, but for now we're just going to try and see if we can scrape the grass off with a Merlot. A bit more. Need a digger with a knackered cricket so it like floats along the stone. It's just overgrown with weeds, so we want to try and get it back to the level of stone. It's not ideal with a big wood chip bucket. It's years worth of grass rotted into nice black topsoil. Slowly getting there, taking a little bit off it at a time. I'll show you over here actually. So this was obviously all scraped off with the mini digger in the spring. Need to spray these grass weeds now. But back of this shed, there's been a load of soil tipped against it. See the walls damp. So we're going to bring the digger up and clear it off behind, but this was the Keenan concrete. It's better than the real thing. Probably because Richard got carried away with the cement because it was out of date, so he put plenty in, but maybe we can get some cement in big bags, it'd be handier. Just been measuring up with John what we could get in here, so we could get quite a decent sized pool sort of down the middle. Some seats maybe here that you can walk down to. Door in there into changing rooms at behind. The changing rooms are actually quite big. So you have like an A and a B changing room. So if you come at 10 o'clock, say, you'd use this changing room. You come at 11 o'clock, you use the one on the other side. Vice versa. That's the plan. So we're just working out whether if we still saw the concrete out, dig a trench, sit a concrete panel in, another one that way, another one that way, drive them in, drop them in, concrete them all, then dig out the middle and then drop one in that side, concrete the floor, trowel it all up, and then you obviously got to put a pipe in and a sump. You could have the filter and stuff and all the UV light under there, and then yeah, that might work. A few more going in the shed now, then we're going to go back over the road and tidy up with the mini digger. Mike's here all the way from New Zealand. You're going to say hello to the kids while you're here?
Hey kids.
Yeah, Mike moved to New Zealand 8 years ago, so I've not seen him since. So he's come to say hello. Unfortunately his grand's not so good, that's why he's come home. But yeah, we're trying to do bits in this yard and then at that yard while the trailer's been going backwards and forwards. Anyway, we're going to bring the digger up in a second and we're going to scrape off, ready for Ian. Ian's moved his truck from over there and it's now over the other side of the road. So we're going to make a space to put that out of the way. It is still for sale though. Is that a zebra? Got a zebra in the field. Rob trimmed this as well this morning. This is a track that goes over a bridge, but we've let it overgrow because we didn't like people walking down the footpath and cutting in. So that's all blocked off now, but it got away from the little mower, but that's ready for a mowing again. It's not been mown since before that wedding the other week. So we'll probably bring the mower up for Oscar and he can mow that. These are these trees that we planted a couple of years ago. I don't know whether to take them guards off now because we don't have rabbits up here. There's a few bits of dock leaf in there, maybe want spraying off. What's going on? Two mics, reunited. Right, come on then. What do you prefer, Mike, to look at? The Valtra to look at. You see, I prefer that. But what? Go on. Today's quiz question: which is the better looking tractor? Hopefully tomorrow we'll finish putting a spreader plate in this that we're making out of an old hay cap. I did it up to our 600. I think I've got a picture. This is from 12 years ago when we were doing it. But now we know that front weight rake works really well in straw. The idea is we can just put it all out in 20-foot rows. If it gets rained on and needs turning, we can just roll each row independently and it'll dry quicker. If it doesn't need turning, it'll dry quicker because it's in 2 smaller rows. And we just have the rake on the front of the baler tractor and just pull it back together. One-man job. That's the plan anyway. So we'll see tomorrow if we can get that finished. But we are going to take the digger up to the other yard, do some tidying up there and put some more fresh stone down where we were scraping off before. So that's all ready because we'll probably end up stacking straw on under hay caps in the coming weeks, especially when we get into the wheat straw, because we'll probably try and store as much wheat straw as we can. The OSR straw is already sold before anyone else messages me. Chicken man, that's what we call him. He needs it to keep his chickens warm over winter, so we're going to bale it and cart it straight to his. But we'll be sticking a load of wheat straw under hay caps, and the barley straw will probably end up going straight off the field as well. Again, loads of people are messaging about barley straw. I'm going to make sure that the people that buy off me every year have got enough before I start selling to people that I've never sold to before. So yeah, there we go. Not many on today's birthday, but we've got Matthew and Keely Webb's a happy anniversary. I think it's a year today. Sinead, I think, Farrelly. It's Irish, so I'm sorry if I've pronounced it completely wrong. Even the next one I had to check. Chloe Atherton, £7, 1 ounce, born this morning. Congratulations. Dan Razorbeck is 32 and Robert Jakeman is 65 and now £71,313. Happy birthday, everyone on there. That hay we baled the other week was left on there just to sweat out, so that's pretty much going to be fed straight away. That's all empty now. We're just going to brush all them floors off tomorrow in case we need them for drying crane. A couple of bales of straw as well there left. The wood chipper hasn't arrived. I believe it left Italy on Friday, or was supposed to, but we couldn't do it a bit soon because we've got a massive pile there when you look into the size of the digger. Low loader is currently on a boat crossing the Irish Sea, isn't it, I suppose? So that should be here tomorrow morning, so that will look pretty smart. I feel like the day has completely disappeared today. Don't seem to have done much, but we've done loads of little jobs that weren't particularly interesting. Hopefully I can show you that grass out in the morning, get that out of the way, ready for their wedding. And also, if it's given dry tomorrow, it's been like trying to drizzle today a few times. If it's given dry tomorrow, we will also turn the OSR straw and get that baled up as well. And then we know where we're at. I've spoken to the local Fendt dealer. They have come and took some pictures of that, and obviously the John Deere. Oh, some pictures I've got here again. And they've been in touch with the dealer in Essex, who's got a demonstrator one of them, and they're going to see if we can make the figures add up. That tractor at the moment is costing £1,500 a month. In fact, all 3 of them in here are costing £1,500 a month. If we can swap them and make it still £1,500 a month. If all the tractors are identical, it just makes life so much easier swapping machinery, and it also means that I won't be left on the slow tractor. Well, not really a slow tractor, but it's pretty quick. But I prefer Fendt. We had Valtras for years. I just really like the Fendt cabs, and it's just dead easy, especially when all the GPS talks to each other and all the AB lines move about from one to the other. But we'll see if the figures add up anyway. Not a very interesting video today. Sorry about that. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, big shout out, if anyone knows anything about building swimming pools or knows anyone that does, let me know, because a couple of companies I've spoke to at the moment, they are one of these sort of turnkey pool builders. So when you're a wag in Cheshire, you basically ring them up and they come out and they measure it up and they go, yeah, we'll build your pool, it's 150 grand, and your footballer husband goes, yeah, that's no problem, and they sign a check. We're going to build a farmer swimming pool, so it needs to be cheap. We've got the diggers, we can lay concrete, we can mix our own concrete, we can use these concrete panels. I just need all like the pumpy gear and the filters and the UV filters and all this kind of stuff. So if anyone knows anyone that does pools, let us know. Thank you.